What's up?
What's up, Panama?
Not much. How are you doing?
You want to watch one?
Yeah. I think we should.
Is the Sharon Stone one available?
Yeah, I think we can watch any of them. I think that one is an early one too, actually.
All right.
A Little Magic. Season 1, episode 11.
Oh, I'll never forget it. He was parked in the red zone.
Wow, Sharon Stone going full bimbo, man. That's
Yeah, she is peak bimbo right now. Weapons grade bimbo.
It's a gift.
I bet she has not done that much in her on-camera career.
I don't know if I would have recognized her. I would have said she's familiar, and then I would have had to look it up, I think.
Yeah, you might be right.
Come in.
I must have thought that was a fucking cool robot back in the day. But that's the shittiest thing I've ever seen in my life. If you gave your boys that toy today, they would hate you. They would hate you, man. They would think, actually, worse than that, they would think you hated them.
They wouldn't call me dad anymore. They would probably yell at it to transform or something. It's pretty awful. You know what's sad though is that I don't know why, but that toy was no, I never had it. My dad didn't hate me, but it looked familiar.
I think I may have seen one of those somewhere.
Like a catalog or something.
Yeah.
It's Big Track, the computer-activated tracker and the automatic transporter. Your child sends Big Track off on a mission by programming in up to 16 commands. Like fire 3 laser blasts. Big Track stores your child's commands. To get out of a tricky spot. To complete the mission, Big Track rolls in, drops the payload, then heads for home base in another assignment. Big Track for your child from NB Electronics. Transporter sold separately.
Ricky, I have a little present for you. It's that issue of the Fantastic Four where the Hulk meets the Thing. And straighten out
I don't want to say the
collar.
Achilles heel, but it's the one
You
thing.
get a little dirt
Mom
on your
can't get
face.
right.
Isn't there one in development right now or something?
That sounds about right. But this will be the third attempt at a modern one because
This feels like playing with fire, man. You just give that one up, man.
Yeah,
Stop trying to make the Final Four happen.
take the loss.
The biggest problem is, first of all, watching somebody that's invisible sucks, man.
And doesn't one of them just stretch?
Yeah, stretch your arms. That just looks creepy.
It doesn't translate to real actors.
A Rockman too is the third dude, right? So it's like,
Stupid.
again, there's not
It's like a poor man's Hulk. It's totally the B team.
Yeah. Anyway, Ricky's into the Fantastic Four apparently. Wow.
That's his dad's secretary.
Apparently.
Some nerds have all the luck. What are you talking about? Well, don't you realize what's going on here? Kate's got the hots for you.
Hi, Leonard.
Hi, Kate.
Oh,
Where's that?
Finally.
We need him to sign his...
Oh, man.
He exists.
I would have to do the math to figure out how many minutes of the show we've watched before seeing this character appear on the show.
What a tease. Watch him say like one line, turn around and leave.
Edward's my boss. A relationship between us couldn't possibly work.
But you really care about him, huh?
Yes, I do. He has a special childlike quality.
Well, I have to go, Kate.
Oh,
I hope you get what you want. You deserve it.
thanks, Leonard.
He thinks he's being sexually trafficked at this point.
And his best friend just thinks it's the funniest thing ever. Yeah, I mean, this is just the writers going back to the well of the tension between Kate and Ricky, just like in season 5 when she walks in on him without his clothes on. It's like they just keep coming back to this theme.
She's playing the long game, man. She's been trying to get a look at that.
This is the origin story right here.
Katie's in love with me.
You know what a happy ending would be to this episode? If Ricky ends up with Sharon Stone. I mean, I only thought of it because Sharon Stone is not getting enough screen time for my liking. How can she be brought back into this plot?
Hi, Kate.
Poor little kid's afraid he's gonna get molested.
We see each other every day. It's inevitable that you'd fall for the Ricker.
Oh, this is when this kid becomes the Ricker.
Man. And also, is there some rule like how South Park kills Kenny in every episode? Like he says the word idea once.
He says it a lot.
Yeah. Is that his catchphrase or something?
I have no idea.
It's a great idea.
You have no idea. Like he literally.
No, you're right.
He says that.
I have no idea.
Oh.
No.
The innuendo of child sex abuse is so funny.
Yeah, I know. Every episode is like this.
It's just this veneer of family comedy over a heap of trash.
It's awesome.
I love it. I love every second of it.
I can't believe that I used to watch this stuff without any sense of irony or anything when I was a kid. Like,
yeah, as I'm watching this, I'm thinking like if I were watching this with my youngest, I'm trying to imagine what he would get from it.
I like to think that I was smarter when I was a kid, but when I start to look at my youngest, I'm like, was I really any smarter? I think my youngest would just laugh at the laugh track and like the tone, the general tone of things, but would not get one fucking thing that is being actually said.
Agreed. I don't think I was as smart as I think I was at that time. And when I think about it, just only 3 weeks ago, before I had seen this again, my only memory of this show was that they had a train in their house.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, I don't think, ever religiously, although I feel like I did, like these early episodes when I was a kid, watch religiously, like when Ricky was young. But like I only watched episodes every now and then when they got to be like high school age, I feel like. But I do remember like a lot of those characters and a lot of those scenes from those high school ones too. So I'm like, I think I did watch this on occasion. It was just kind of like if it was on, like, you know, like Charles in Charge or something, you know what I mean? It was just like, oh, if it was on, I'll watch it.
Yeah. I think that guy is also some right-wing nut job.
Oh, he's a huge nut job. Yeah.
Yeah. What is it
supporter.
About these shows?
This is the era where it's just, let's just exploit these kids and to make these shows about, we're going to star little kids in it and, you know, make them teen heartthrobs and see what happens to them.
Right. Yeah.
Of course they think they're the fucking greatest people in the world and easily taken in by anybody who wants to blow smoke up their ass.
Right.
Now, would a normal person continue to see somebody that just happened to them? That's a red flag right there. I pulled a 38-foot strand of strings out of my date's pocket, and there's the fake bird at the end. I don't know, man.
And this guy he thinks he's funny, and it's like the most grating thing ever. I think with each episode, I dislike the dad more and more.
Yeah, the dad is not great.
Certifiable. You're intelligent, kind, caring.
I think last time we were watching, you pointed this out. I don't know if it's intentional, but they just make all of these characters such pushovers in every situation. It just, no matter what it is, like what, like, you know, Ricky's got to like bend over backwards to make everything happen here. The dad like is totally willing to like just let his son dictate what he does at any given moment. And Kate is like this secretary that's just being steamrolled. She's like running his life and like mothering his child.
Yeah.
Her secretary pay. Like everybody is just complete pushovers at every moment.
And she's not even like turned off by the fact that he's never even fucking noticed her until she comes over in a dress, and now he's like telling her she's intelligent. He's saying all this stuff without irony. It's like, look at you, dude. You all she had to do was wear a dress, and you're like falling over yourself, making an idiot of yourself.
It's hilarious, man.
Yeah, I love it.
Well, Kate, when you came to work for me, you told me how your last employer had made a pass at you, and you made it very clear that you never wanted that to happen again.
Made a pass at is such a fucking outdated phrase.
Yeah, right. You harassed her.
Wow. Ricky pimps out his father after avoiding being sex trafficked by older.
After the classic sitcom misunderstanding. You mean the Ricker? So I'm thinking the dad. It's hard for me to put my finger on it, but he seems like almost like a poor man's John Ritter. Like he was almost cast as Jack Tripper in Three's Company, but they were like, no, you're just not cool enough.
Yeah, I could see that.
Like, but
yeah.
But what gets me is like I feel like he thinks of himself as that.
100%.
But I just want to, yeah. But it's like, no, buddy, you're not funny.
Have you watched Three's Company anytime in the last 20 years?
Not.
I have.
Not in the last.
It's hilarious.
Oh yeah, no, I would watch that in a heartbeat.